Hey everyone, it's Christine from Financial Dreams with Christine. Welcome back to my channel. Hello to all my new subscribers and my old faithful friends who come back time and time again. Thank you so much for being here. Today I am going to be playing the Heroic Humans of the Frugal Forest, which is my second box set game that I made. It is the second or sequel, I guess we could say, to the Enchanted Elves of the Frugal Forest. This is an abbreviated game. There's fewer challenges and fewer quests, and even though that is true, it is still going to be fun and going to save some money. So I wanted to introduce you to Roisin, who was my mage in the last round, and the Enchanted Elves of the Frugal Forest. This is Roisin, and she will be partnering up with our warrior, who is Irenka. When I played WoW, my main character was named Irenka. Irenka was actually a mage, but I figured why not stick with the name I knew and bring her into this. So those are our two heroes that will be involved in this game. Now, if you did purchase it, there are other avatars, so you could always pick whichever one that you liked the best and bring them into it. But those are the ones that are going to be in my gameplay. Now, if you didn't purchase Enchanted Elves of the Frugal Forest, you'll just have your warrior. There are going to be some quests that the mage will show up, so that's why I have Roisin out. It's always fun when you're playing a game like this, like a fantasy game or a role-playing game, that you have somebody else in your party or fellowship. So anyhow, how do you play? There are, for this game, 6 or 5 different savings challenges or trackers. You pick a card, you match the card to the icon at the top, and then you save the amount that is on the card. There are quests which have a random element to them, usually rolling different types of dice, and that's, like I said, it's unknown because the dice are, it's chance, so the amount you save with the quests will not be known until you actually do them. But this is guaranteed to save you at least $350. So let's get started. I'm going to pick my first card, and I can see here that I have this icon, which I will notice is warrior training, which is right in the beginning. This is a tool used to sharpen your blade. So I'm starting with $50, and the sharpened blade is worth $12. So I'm down to $38. So you just check that off, and then I take the money and I put it behind with the card back into the envelope. Right. And next card. There's this icon, and we're going to find that, which is warrior armor. Those are called spalders. They go over your shoulders. And spalders are $8 to save. So I am down to 30. I really appreciate all of you who have joined me in saving with the with the Enchanted Elves and with the Heroic Humans. We got a lot of fantasy fans out there, which makes me happy. I feel like that's my favorite thing. So I'm glad to know I'm not the only one. All right, I'm going to shuffle up these cards because I feel like what was coming next was a similar category, and I'm just going to pick this one. And you can see there's paw prints right there. And that leads us to companions. This is a crow for $3. So we're down to $27. All right. I can kind of see through the cards because I didn't use thick paper, and I can see what's coming next, so I didn't want to know. This looks like a magical item or some type of weapon, and that makes sense because it's leading me to the armory. In the armory, this is a mace. Okay, so that's $18. And that gives me 9 left. So I think I'm going to stop here, and then I'm going to do a quest. $9. That's risky, but I like quests. All right. So we did a good bit. We've got some we've got a weapon, we've got a piece of armor, we've got a companion, and we did some training. So we're off to a good start. Our mace, our crow, our spalders, and our sharpened blade. Okay, so quest time. Okay, here are the quest cards, and it's as easy as just going to the first quest. All right. The mayor of Glendenwood is overcome with a mysterious illness. The local healer cannot gather the ingredients for a healing potion from the Frugal Forest because it is overrun with giant beetles. Time is of the essence. You head into the forest to collect the needed supplies. Roll 1 6-sided die to determine the number of ingredients you find. Roll 1 8-sided die to determine your reward per ingredient. Oh God. Okay. And yes, these are spicy. Multiply them together. Save that amount. I have $9 left. This was not the wisest thing that I've ever done. Okay, let's see how many ingredients I find. 2 ingredients. Okay. Now, this will tell me my reward per ingredient. 1. Okay, so I was a little lucky here, so I have to multiply 1 times 2, which is only $2. I'm gonna roll again. I'm feeling like I can do it. Okay, 2 times 2 is 4, so that's better than saving 2. It could have been really bad. It could have been 6 times 8, right? I mean, that would have been the worst case scenario. Okay, so I'm saving $4. I have $5 left, so I'm just going to save that for next time. So what I usually do when I finish a quest is I take the completed quest and the money and I put it in the envelope that says quests. So I know I've done it, completed it, and it can just accumulate. And I'm not going to keep track of counting it until all the quests are done, and then it'll be a bit of a surprise. So, okay, $5 for next time. I'll put that there. And then Irenka and Roisin are resting at the inn until next time. So, thanks so much for playing along with me today. I hope that you are having a great day wherever you happen to be, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.